Now we're going to go to a very, very interesting exercise, but that is also the first of a small group of similar exercises that, as far as I know, are also very Russian in their origin. This is because they use a very common pattern in Russian martial art, which is the infinity sign pattern, or sometimes if you do it vertically, it's the figure eight, which is, for me, I call all of these patterns figure eights, and I'm okay with that. This exercise is at the beginning a little bit technically difficult, although it does not seem to be very difficult. And the case is that you will have to use different mechanics and do your small explosion at a very specific moment. You need to have good timing and also good coordination. This is why it is a somewhat advanced exercise. What you do with it, you actually get one kettlebell and then do this pattern between your legs, and then from the other side you pass it to your other hand. From the other side, you do this kind of lateral movement, explosion. Kettlebell goes this way and then goes under your legs again, and from the other side. You can see it's a very 3D movement, three-dimensional, because it goes left, right, forward, backward, and also up and down, because at this point you stand up, and at this point you go lower. Okay, you will see what I mean right now that I'm going to demonstrate it. Figure eights between the legs with kettlebell. And I'm going to point out where's the interesting part of the exercise, where the explosive movement comes in, okay? Explosive movement, explosive movement, explosive movement. So the problem for the beginners is to understand that instead of doing the explosive movement, as we did earlier with the cleans and the swings, from the center of your body, you do it from the sides. And it goes diagonally. So it's this. And this is precisely why it's a very good and excellent exercise for martial arts, because there is some rotation, there is some explosion, an explosion driven by your lower body, which is precisely the way martial art mechanics for explosive power, for striking, work. All right, so you need to do this kind of hip movement, okay, in order to set the course for the kettlebell to go from here to here. It's exactly like this, but of course from a slightly different level. Go up, and then this, then this. Also, don't use a very heavy kettlebell with this type of exercises. It will be counterproductive. It's not about this kind of pure hard strength. It's about explosion. So you need a relatively light kettlebell and then do many reps. Once more. Explosive movement. I'm going to change the angle so you can see from this angle this kind of movement. And this is how it goes.